all the way up, but
Hi, hello.
Oh, it says it's being recorded. Who's recording it?
I just started recording it, so
That'd be great.
see you later.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave this running, but I have to go to a 7th grade violin concert that Nydia's in.
you just won't be able to see everybody. That's the only thing if you make it full screen.
Can't we get rid of this or?
Well, this is what they're showing everyone, is the family tree.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
whoever's
you got the
talking.
family
show
tree?
it
Well,
right
let's get
there.
the three, let's get them all on top then. I want to see everybody.
Russo family, you're on mute.
Carol, your name is spelled wrong on there. There's an E on the end.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, there's another Angela.
I gotta find out
That's my Angela.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get rid of our screen.
No, they're coming, they're on.
When mom's got a good day, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, you
If
gotta
you
ask
want to
her
see all
about it.
these people, you'll have to leave it like this.
Well, yeah, but I know that Lonnie, John are on the screen and Carol, but no. Okay, those are the people. Now John should be appearing.
I
Mhm.
think if you want to see everybody, then you can't see the family tree.
Yeah, if you want to see all these people, then it's going to minimize this screen
Yeah,
here.
okay, well,
So
leave
if you want
that.
to see this, then it
Yeah.
has to be full screen.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to see you don't want to see us, you want to see the tree.
Yeah, it doesn't have to, you don't have to see anybody. Although I like seeing you, Uncle Ron.
I can hardly hear.
I
you
know
hear?
that's the issue. Is the speakers on this very loud.
Well, I'm gonna go to my concert and I figure by the
I
time
can't-
you have this all figured
That I
out,
brought.
I'll be back
Yeah,
in
you'll be
for the
back.
real
We'll
meeting.
be getting
Yeah,
started.
I think
then.
you're right.
Okay.
There's no camera. Hello, everybody.
We
Hey
hear
there.
you.
Hey, Uncle Ron.
Does anybody hear me?
Yes, we all hear you.
Okay,
Can you hear us?
I get so faint, I can barely hear you.
Okay, I've got to run, but I'll be back as soon as I can, okay? I gotta go listen to violins playing.
Okay. My Angela, you have it on mute. Russo family, you're on mute.
You'll have to excuse me. I got 8 other people here having dinner and I
Ah,
can hardly hear. But Mike's trying to set it up in the other room, so we'll see what happens over there.
okay.
Hello.
There you
I'm
go,
muted,
Angela.
that's why I'm on mute.
We'll be gone for a while.
Hey, there's Anita.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, you know, use those speakers. Can you say something?
Yeah, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Speak. It's touchy. No, you're getting it louder.
Close the door to that room, Dad.
Is it up almost? Is it up? Yeah, but you've got to work it. Yeah, no, I think we're good. You're getting a lot louder than you were.
Yeah, much
Hello?
better. Much better.
Okay, good.
There we go.
I can close the door.
Door to that room.
Yeah, close the door here.
Isn't Eddie supposed to be on this?
He's on, he
Yeah, he
just
just
logged
joined.
in.
Oh, he's on? I can't see him.
Why is he echoing?
Somebody's echoing.
Everybody is.
Anita, are you on twice?
Yeah.
Maybe. I did see another one down there.
And And Ed, I don't,
There he is. Hey,
there's
buddy.
Ed.
Hey,
No, you're silent. You're on mute.
You're good.
There I am.
Go ahead.
Hello,
That's
cousins.
Hello there. How
How
was
are you?
Hawaii?
Hawaii was great.
good to see you, Eddie. It's been a long time. How
I
are you?
know. How you doing, Lon?
Good.
I never realized your name was Orlando.
Yeah, you see it there on the family tree.
Yeah, now I know why.
His last name's also Simonetti. I don't know if you caught that. Why don't you sit here?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Anita, that might be you echoing since you're on twice. Can you get rid of one of your versions there?
I'm not gonna get rid of it, Lon. If I sign out and come back in?
Yeah, try that.
Can't wait to find out who Mom's iPad is.
Oh, sit there.
I'll be back.
John Shea, we have no picture or sound from you or the Russo family. I don't think technology is this family's forte.
We need the younger generation on here.
So if you tell people to mute themselves, you won't get as many echoes. Just with this number of people on the call.
Okay, well, once I start. We don't have picture, whoever's on Mom's iPad, John Shea, Russo family, we don't have picture or, and you're muted. Don't worry, we'll get going here.
Okay, I'm not leaving.
Did you finish supper?
Yeah, we're done. They're cleaning up now.
This is Thursday. Is this a wine event?
What?
Is this a wine event?
No, it's a gin and tonic event.
There you go. There you go. Great, Ron. Cheers.
This family is known as the Brady Bunch on alcohol.
It's in the genes.
My name is Eloise Wexford. I have the red oak. Is that my mom?
Isn't Eddie LaValle coming on?
That's me.
Yours is
Oh.
right there.
Hello,
So is
I'm
Jackie
back.
going to join us?
all right, it's working. It's starting to work, we're getting there.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Ed, is your mom getting on?
No, I don't think so. Was Jackie going to join? Jackie Janella?
I don't think I sent it to her. Did you send it to her, John?
No, I thought you would.
Oh, yeah, then you would. Let Anita do it.
I heard her.
I figured if we invited my mom, nobody else would get to talk.
That's true too. We went to Mark Janella's daughter's wedding that way.
I gotta hear Anita, but she's not coming on.
I'm right here.
Yeah, she's loud.
Anita, do you have any video?
It said start video.
You're
I
on,
see
Anita, you're
I
on.
see Anita.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, there's Joyce,
Eddie and Joyce.
Eddie and Joyce and Anita and Angela.
Joyce, you need to unmute.
So if you wanted to see everybody. it's the only
You
way
can see
to-
Joyce's hand.
So that's- Yeah. Okay. Oops.
I was going to talk about the inbreeding causing problems in this family, but it obviously affected the technological abilities.
I think it's pretty apparent, so I think we're all right.
Did I call Jackie and see if she can go on or no?
Yeah.
So
I
you
love
would
it.
only do.
Someone tell Joyce how to unmute. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Send her a Facebook message, Anita. She'll get it faster.
The dishwasher. Can we go on there? No. I have to put some more things. Things with like paper seal around it. It was wrapped in plastic and a plastic goes around. And then it's like.
I knew this would be an adventure.
Surprised you got this far.
What is the normal weight? Is this different? Well, pretty much. But are those, can we move? Yeah.
Okay, I tried Mary Jo and Jackie. Neither one of them are answering.
Okay.
Do you want to put that corn dish in the washing machine? Yeah, but if it washes, then it'll be done.
I don't know if the Russos and John Shea are dead screen.
Let me try Tony.
We're doing a quick wash.
I can see Joyce.
I can
No,
see
you see
Joyce, but
Rita.
I can't, but she's on mute.
There's not much dishes left. All right.
No, I go to bed about 11 o'clock.
Okay, then we'll have you there.
Can't you message on this? Somebody send Rita a message.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I can. Are you doing it?
Yep.
Hey,
All
there
right,
you go.
I'm here. Rita Shea is here.
We got you. We got
Got
you.
me, but I don't see myself, which is all right.
That's okay. Do you see the family tree?
Yes, I see the family tree and I see you people.
Thing about the family.
That's all that matters.
All right, okay, all right. You know I'm
It's
here.
right now. It's right now.
All right,
I sent you the email.
okay. all
Okay,
right.
bye.
Sign off if you then, John. Now.
Okay, Jackie's getting on.
Okay.
All right, thank you, John. Okay, I don't know why I can't get the gallery, but that's all right. Okay, all right, thank you, John. Why don't you show your-
Rita,
Yes.
up on top, there's like 9 blue squares.
On top. Wait a minute.
I only get 3 squares.
No, I haven't. I haven't. Well, wait, I mean, I can hear everything, right?
That's all you need is to be able
That's
to
all
hear.
I
in
need.
this-
Yeah, I don't see, you know, I'm not in the 21st century yet, so barely.
Plus,
Okay,
you know what we look like.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay,
So I'm going to hold off till Jackie's on.
okay. Yeah, I can't get, is there like a gallery? But there's no, I don't have a gallery. So I could see everybody at once, you know?
Yeah, there is
Okay.
one.
Oh, okay.
Rita,
Well-
look around. Click on your 3 blue dots by your face.
I don't see me though. I can't see myself.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
No, I see myself.
Yeah, I know, I see you, but I can't see my, yeah, I
Do
don't
you
have,
just, do you just?
I can
the
see you,
person that's
Joyce.
Talking?
I can hear you and see you, yeah. Well,
So
it's
who-
okay.
Okay.
I don't want to mess what I have here.
Don't mess with success.
Yeah, right. How you doing, Ronnie?
I'm doing fine, dear.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I wish I could see myself, but I can't. Now, my son is on, but he didn't show himself. Father John is on.
I saw his name up there, but I didn't see his picture.
Yeah,
I'll send him a message.
he didn't put his picture on there. I told him to, but he's on.
You're more than welcome to go to the baby shower without me. Okay.
I sent him a message.
Okay, I'll get after him.
You guys all go. I'll finish.
Yeah, I'll start once Jackie Janella gets on, I'll start.
Okay, all right. Now, is your brother on here too?
Lonnie's on and I'm on and Carol is taping it. But
Oh,
Was that
Yeah,
who's
we're
taping
recording
it?
all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Shouldn't have
how's your
started
mother,
that so
John?
soon.
Or
John,
Ronnie, how's your
Help.
mother?
she's healthy and
he's not.
doing
Good.
amazingly well.
How old is she now?
96.
Oh, God bless her. Oh, gosh. That's wonderful.
Yeah, just
She's happy.
yeah, she's happy.
Good.
Did she find the link? Okay, great. Just
Mike,
wanted
pull
to
the
make sure
chair.
you didn't mean to send it again.
I'll move over.
Okay, thanks. Sorry about the late development.
Where's your meat?
Okay. See you, bye. Paulie's helping her.
Okay.
He said
Oh,
they're
that's
on the right path. They'll be.
It only works on this screen, Mike. Okay, that's what I think.
I need more wine.
Oh my gosh, that's so stale.
We can hear Sue better than anyone.
Yeah.
Tell Sue and Joni and the girls to come say hi. Mike,
They're doing dishes.
Like the eggshell where you get the butter.
all 6 of them?
We all want to go in there and say hi to everybody.
Anita said so. Make sure you have pants on, John, before you adjust that camera.
Yeah, I know, and I don't.
Be careful, you're gonna get what you ask for here.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
We're decorating. We're gonna decorate the tree. Carol's hiding.
Joyce.
Oh, hi, Joyce. Angela. Hi, everyone.
That's
Hi,
Rita,
TT.
Dad.
What's that?
That's Rita, not Joyce.
Oh, Rita. Hi, Rita.
Rita. Hi.
Hi.
That's
Hi,
Sue
everybody.
and Hallie and Rachel and Joni.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Hi, Susie Q.
That's my daughters. Hi. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Thank
Merry
you. Same to
Christmas.
you.
We're waiting for Aunt Jackie.
Anita, is Carol LaValle coming on?
Eddie said he didn't tell her because no one else would be able to talk.
Oh, no. What?
Maybe next time.
Oh, no.
Well, I have to get my glass filled up again.
I'll take care of that.
We only have about 11 more minutes before he falls asleep.
That's not true.
Stay single and raise your children the same way.
Paul, come on.
Good here. Good here. Oh, we're good with that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, dear.
Did I lose the sound?
No, you're here.
Oh, there you are.
Are
Okay.
you- Yeah.
No one's talking.
And it got quiet at Mike's place.
I think that's what it is. Oh my God, Polly, what are you doing?
Eddie, I haven't seen you in a while.
Say it again, Dad, I didn't understand.
I said, talking to Eddie, I haven't seen him in a while.
I know, Ron. It's been a long, long time.
Long time.
You don't look any different.
The hell he doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta say, Lon gets the hair award.
Yeah. Take the hat off. I want to see.
I got the Ricky curse too.
Ed, are you Carol's son?
Yes,
That's Carol's son? Okay.
yes, that's Carol's.
What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Mike, you're doing fine too. You're
You got
doing
it.
fine.
That was a milkman.
You better check the
Oh, look at that. Look at that crop right here, huh?
It's true.
Oh, I just made it bigger. If you,
I had red hair, get rid of it.
I think Paul must be having technical problems.
let me try him again and then we'll start.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Why? He's old too.
Mike, information technology.
Now, Ed, I don't think I've ever met you.
I'm not sure I've met you either, Angela. I know the name though.
What the hell are you people doing?
I guess I'll see on the family tree where we fit in, right?
I
Okay,
guess so.
I'll try resending it. Okay. Bye.
John's done an amazing job with this. He shared it with me early this year when I started my own, and I've been benchmarking against this, and it's really remarkable.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Now, John, can you tell me before you start, of the 6 Ricci's, who was born in the States?
Nobody.
Nobody? I thought maybe
Yeah,
Uncle Roland. No?
Nope.
Nobody. Oh, I thought for sure he was.
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, John, I didn't mean to step on
Ada
your
was,
toes.
and
Pardon?
Ada was born in Scotland.
Right, right. That, I knew that one. Yeah. Okay, so the rest were born, I knew my father was born in Italy and Aunt Anita, and I figured Uncle Paul. I thought maybe Uncle Tony, but he wasn't born here. He was born over there too.
He was?
Was he? Uncle
I
Tony?
thought somebody,
Yeah, I thought one was born here.
Hold on.
No? Was it Tony?
No, Tony's the oldest.
No, no, he's not.
No, he's not
Paul.
the old.
Oh,
Paul.
Paul's the oldest. I
Paul's
sent
the
it to, Paul.
Tony was born in 1902, so he would have been born over in Italy.
Okay. he
I
was
sent
born
it to
there.
Paul's email.
yeah, Tony was born over there. The only one that could be would be Roland.
Janella at
That's what I thought,
SBC
maybe
Global or something.
Yeah, Tony was born in
I sent it
Kiev,
there.
Tony was born where? I'm sorry. In Italy,
in-
right?
Okay,
in Italy.
Yeah.
okay, bye. Oh,
That was Roland. Roland was born, yeah, October 17th, 1912. He was
Yep.
born in,
He
I
wasn't
think
born.
Roland was born here. I want to say that.
You think
Eddie?
Roland was born here?
No, Roland was born in Bonnie Di Luca.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, okay.
there we go. Okay, I'm back. I sent it to Paul's email, so hopefully it'll go through now.
it's been pretty amazing because Roland was born in Bonnie DeLuca and so was my grandmother. But
Oh, really?
But they met there when they were in their teens. They had already emigrated here.
Oh, so your
And
mother,
They were both
Esther
visiting
was born there?
independently. Yeah, so they were both there on visits independently and met
Is
each
that
other
right?
there. So
Oh.
it's pretty amazing. So that part of my family is all centered in that region.
Oh. Now, I don't know if you remember me at all, but I'm Rita Shea. I'm Camel's daughter.
Yes, I do.
And tell, I was Rita, of course, Ricci, but tell your mother I said hello, okay?
I will. I will. She's doing remarkably well.
That's wonderful.
You could see that.
Glad to hear.
She just turned 85.
Can you see Bonnie DeLuca?
Hold on. Here, watch this.
Oh.
It's where the red dot is, and I've got the photos over here on the side.
Oh. Look at that.
You have something like this?
This is on my bucket list to go there.
Oh, you
Isn't
got
That's a
to.
good list.
Got to. That's part of the sales pitch tonight.
Yeah,
Ooh, we all going together?
Let's go.
I think we should.
I do too.
I got something.
I'm down for that.
There's the church.
I work there. Look at that.
There's the schoolhouse.
Is that the schoolhouse? Oh, my gosh.
And that was built when we were there, Pina said that Paul and Orlando built that. We're part of building that.
Oh.
Whole list of people.
Ron, you know otherwise? The schoolhouse?
The schoolhouse. Oh, no, I remember that. No, I don't remember seeing that before.
Yeah, when we were
Wow.
there, we walked up to it, and Pina said that Orlando built it and Paul worked on it too.
Oh, I'll be damned. Oh, we'll buy it piece by piece and ship it over here.
Oh, nice pictures.
Yeah, is this, Ron, is this Pina's place?
I don't think so.
No,
Is she still alive?
26.
That's not Peanuts.
no.
No.
Carola was born in 1875.
What?
Ada was born in December 27th, 1897. 1897. Paula was born in 1899.
Yeah, I got them all here. I'll show you when.
Yeah,
we go
Dad,
through.
look on the chart.
Yeah, I got it in front of me, but I'm trying to find out where Roland was born.
My records show in Bonnie, like Eddie said, in Bonnie DeLuca.
DeLuca.
Yep.
My record says Trebbiano. Does that mean anything to anybody?
Hey, they're on.
Oh,
Hey,
good. Anita, is Pina still alive?
I don't know.
Okay, I just wondered, because she's got to be up there.
When the
Yeah,
poor
her
woman and I
Oh,
would try to
Trebbiano's
talk,
got to be.
I used a little Latin.
Oh, you did?
She called one time when Grandma was living here
Uh-huh.
and she wanted to talk to Grandma, but Grandma was at Mom and Dad's. And I said, no. And she goes, oh, no. And I said, no morte. Papa Casa.
hey.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, Mark. Or is that,
Oh,
that's Paul. Hey, Paul.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Paul.
Hi.
Buddy.
How you doing?
Paul, we got
Hi,
a
Jackie.
guest
Hi,
around.
Paul.
okay, John, go for it.
Okay, so if it might be best if you hit mute until you want to talk and then hit unmute to talk. That way the sound will work a little better.
Sounds good.
So what I want to
What
do
did he
tonight
say?
is I started on this about 5 years ago. I took a course in genealogy and how to use ancestry.com and had at it. And I wanted to preface it that I've stuck pretty much strictly to direct line. I don't have a lot of, for example, I didn't follow the trees of people who married into the family. I only have the direct blood, our blood. Everybody on this call is in the bloodline. I stuck with the bloodlines. You can go crazy. You can have thousands of people when you start leaving your bloodline and doing, well, this one's family. So I pretty much what you have here today that we'll go through are all people who are in our bloodline. I started about 5 years ago. You hit brick walls where you can't get farther. But I've now had the Ricci's back to 1500, and we'll follow that tree. So I'm going to go here, and we're going to what you get with Ancestry. And let's start with my grandmother, Anita. And Ancestry is pretty nifty. This blue dot means I've had my DNA done. And you can follow your family tree with the blue dots, who your blood to. So for our purposes, I'm gonna go back here a second. I'm gonna close this off. Let's see here. We're gonna concentrate on just the Ricci's tonight. And as we know them, there's my grandmother, Anita, Ada, Paul, Tony, Camels, and Roland. And you see, I've put their spouses in and I've put first generation from them in, but I haven't gone south. For example, there's Aunt Jackie, but I haven't added Stan, her husband, or Paul and Mark. I've tried to stay on a direct line going up. If you have Ancestry or have a subscription to Ancestry and want to go in and add, I'm more than happy for you to go in and add. But for my purposes, I've stuck pretty straight line. So we have this tree, this tier of the tree that we're all part of, from Anita to Ada to Paul. With each one, and let me open my grandmother. With each one, I have date of birth, date of death. I have Ancestry will help form, when put in, like, Camels was born and Roland was born. They give you a lot of documents, access to a lot of documents, census reports from 1920, 1930, where they were living, who they were living with, the passenger list from the boat when they came over, marriage records, death records, here. There's the image from when my grandparents got married from the county record, I'll call it Cuyahoga County records. So I've added a lot of records that you can find under facts when you go in. Everybody can go into this. I don't care. It's go in and enjoy it, the tree. So what I've done is we have where we're going to then look is at Orlando and Caroline. My great-grandparents, some of you, your grandparents. Orlando had 2 brothers and a sister. They all came to America, which is very interesting. Oreste, Cesare, Argentina. Argentina went down to Gallipolis, Ohio, on the Ohio River and lived down there. She was married to a guy named Gabriele.
Is that Nellie's mother?
That's Nellie. Larry and I worked down there when my brother Larry and I worked down in Gallipolis, which is on the Ohio River in Appalachia. And we worked down there. They had a family bar, and we went to the bar in Gallipolis. So Argentina, her grandson is a guy named Sean Kennedy. Why am I mentioning this? He's not blood with us, or he's distant blood with us. Sean has gone at this hook, line, and sinker at the genealogy. And he's been a huge help. We met with him, Ron and my dad and Anita and I met with Sean. He's been over there, I think, to the Pieve 5-6 times.
Downstairs,
He's been through the cemetery, and he's been a big help.
Joni had made for.
So Oreste
See if. how many
was in
brothers-
Chicago, and his family's in Chicago. There are cousins, and there's quite a tree over there. I've gone on one of their family trees. He went back to the Pieve to die, and he died there in 1960, and I have a picture of his grave. The other brother, Cesare, took his family, left the Pieve, and they're in Minnesota, Minneapolis. And again, it's a huge family tree, and they're almost all located in Minnesota. So Orlando had the 2 brothers and the sister. They all came to America probably pretty much at the same time.
John, did you say they're in Minneapolis?
Yes.
That's where Emma is.
And there's a huge tree.
Interesting.
On Caroline's family, first of all, I'll point out, she was a Ricci too. Somehow the tree will have branches that cross when you get up there in the mountains. There's some inbreeding that goes on.
Hey, John, I've got that tree behind Corolla. I've got all that family behind her. It shows where she's intertwined with Nonno.
Yeah, when people say that your family's crazy, sometimes there's reasons. So
He's right.
Caroline had a number of brothers and sisters. Some of them came to the United States. This Isolina, Ricky, came, and they were in New Jersey. And I think, Ron, you went to visit them once. I took Grandma to see the New Jersey people.
Well, let me see, Nonno's. I'm trying, I got, let's see. Well, Nonna had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Filippo, Angelina, Giuseppe, Serafina, Luigi, Isola, Gaudenzio, Giovanna, and Angelo.
There's Angelo, yeah.
Now, Serafina is where we get, I think, where we get Giuseppe or Giuseppina or something, where Pina comes from.
I think
But she had, there was a bunch of them over on that side.
Yeah, the only ones I know that came to America was Isolina. She's the one who was
Okay.
in New Jersey.
Isola, yeah. Yeah, we went to see them. My mom, Jackie, and I went to see them. I think the whole family was in the car. They had a pottery place. They were making figurines, but out of cement.
And then going up one level, so Orlando, his parents were Giovanni Ricci and Maria Bartoloni. And what I have here, so this is my great-great-grandfather. For some of you, your great-grandfather. He is buried there at the Pieve. This is his headstone. Alberto, for some of you, that's your great-grandfather buried there at the Pieve. Died back. He had And Maria, we have a picture of her. Hold on here. There we go. Come on. There she is. Looking good. And that's, I think, that's a rest day.
I look just like her.
Yeah. She put
She
on
looks
her best.
better.
She put on her best Sunday clothes for the picture. That's the oldest Ricci picture I have in the collection, and I think Sean Kennedy had that.
That's very cool.
I think I have that picture too. Somewhere.
We had a picture of my great grandmother.
Oh, you're on the Zoom thing with
Yeah.
them?
Yes. We're on.
And and Caroline's, our my great grandmother, your grandmother's, her parents were Lodovico Ricci and Maria Pieri. I want to mention the Pieri. When you go to the cemetery, and others will say the same thing. It seems like at the little town cemetery, there's Ricci's, there's Pieri's, and there's Lucchese's.
Yeah, right. That's it.
Everybody seems to have the same last. There's only those 3 last names that I recall.
So John,
John, I always thought Lucchese was a derivative of Luca.
Yeah, sure, from Luca.
From Lucas.
But
Lucchese, you were Lucchese.
and you're going to see we have Lucchese's in our tree.
so John, do those two Rickies intersect?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is what it is.
It's far enough back. We're okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the recessive genes.
And explain my 12 toes.
I don't think that's what it's explaining.
Now, at this stage, I had for a number of years, I couldn't get past the 4 of them. Record keeping in Italy in the 1800s and before the 1800s was only the state. First of all, the country didn't exist. There was no country of Italy then. It was all cities, states, provinces. And most of them didn't have record keeping requirements. Where the records are is in the churches. And so for a long time, I was pretty stuck here. If we go north here, farther back in the Ricci line on Caroline's family, I don't go too far. I can't really get much farther than a few more, another level of Ricci and, Giovanni Baldini. I'm getting back into the 1700s. I do much better. Let's go back down here. I do much better. Yeah, and on the Pieri's, I'm going to go there. There's a Lucchese.
John, is that Ichilo's family?
I don't know. I
They were
assume so.
Pieri's. Yeah.
They were Pieri's. And these people were all born in the Pieve.
Yeah, that's them.
And there's the Lucchese. Our great-great-grandfather, Filippo Pieri, was married to a Lucchese. So coming back, I do much better on Orlando's side. On Orlando's side of the family, we hit the mother lode. What happened, I was stuck for a few years. I don't know if you know this, but the Mormons are going through all the records in Italy and digitizing it and making them available. And that opened up about 1.5 years ago. All of a sudden, the Mormons must have hit the mother lode of records for the province. And I've been able to take the Ricci line, the male line, back into the 1500s.
Wow.
Names like Paulina show up, which may be the source of Paul. A lot of Giovanni's in the family. Other Silvestri is one of the, and on any of these lines, I've been able to go back. Here we are, 1541. a male line to 1500s, 1555, Margarita. I've been able to take it back, the family line back, and each one of these branches I've been able to fill in. Most of the family, I don't know if anyone's been to San Gimignano. It's a beautiful town up in the mountains. But what I found as I was doing this is, and I'm going to go back to the map here. Everybody in our family in these trees is from this general area here. As you go back in time, people didn't wander. If you're looking that I did this research and found out we were related to kings and queens, you're wrong. We're mountain stock, very clearly. Every Barga shows up in some of the records. Here's the Pieve where the red dot is. There's people from Barga. There's people, I think San Gimignano is over this way. But really, for the most part, everybody's from right around this general area here.
John?
Yes.
Karen Ward just showed up. Karen Garibaldi.
Oh, okay, good. Wonderful. Do you want me to start again?
No, God, no. I just wanted you to know, you smartass.
Is that by Florence or is it by the Pieve? Yeah, by Florence. Yeah, Florence. Luca.
Yeah, it's in Tuscany, the province of Tuscany. So we're from this area. Here's what's neat is we have a lot of pictures. Google is wonderful. And for those of you who haven't been up to the town, I strongly urge, if you can get there, go. It's well worth the trip. I don't know if we have any blood up there, if Pina died. Lon, did you stay at, Pina's daughter has a B&B.
Yeah, in Bagna di Lucca. It was, when was I there? 2015, 2016. I had a conference in Florence and went a couple days early, and a friend of mine and I stayed there. It was fantastic. The views there are spectacular. It's just a beautiful place. They treated us really well too.
Nice.
And
did you say Pina, has she passed away or is she?
Nobody knows.
No one knows. Because we went to see her when I took my friend up there, and we spent the afternoon in there. She cooked spaghetti for us, and we hung out with her and figured out what each other was saying somehow. It was fun.
Nice.
this is focusing in on the map of the town. I think this is Pina's place right here when you come into town. And this goes down the hill. The church is here and the cemetery down here. And it's just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous setting.
Yeah, we got the picture there, right?
I can scan, I think.
The town just below the Pieve is where Roland met his wife. Nonna took him over there after he had TB to get some mountain air. And he met her over there. She was visiting from the States.
From Palmer, yeah.
You're up near the tree line. If you look here, you can see where
Grandpa's house.
it's so cold, nothing grows.
John, the yellow house is Nonno's house.
This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He built it in 1906.
And it has the ironwork, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. It's got OR.
That was gone when we.
No, it was still there, Lonnie.
He was there in 2015, Dad. We were there in 2012.
Oh, yeah, we were there in 2012.
I've seen it, the other trips we made there, but it was gone when I went in 20.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would they take it out? That's
I don't
weird.
know. Yeah, it was not there. I knew where it was right there.
I went in the house in 2005 when I went over.
Cool.
The
Yeah,
street view says it's from 2019. So I don't know how it's standing in 2019 then.
No, he
No,
meant the
no.
grill work was
The
gone.
grill work,
Oh,
Angela.
the grill work.
OR.
Here's the church.
The spring was still there, the well.
The time I was there, the church was locked up.
Us too.
An interesting story about the house is that Norma let somebody live there. And after they lived there so long, rent free. And when they lived there so long, they just sold it. That's the law over there.
Yeah, it's squatter rights. Adverse possession.
Yeah, there were a bunch of places empty and for sale when I was there a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. And when you remodel, you don't buy new windows. You have to make windows that look just like they were before.
So let me go back to so I've taken it back as far as I can go. But the records that I have are pretty good. The records that I have is, for most of them, is where they were born. And, you know, it's worked pretty well. Like I say, I've taken it back for the most part. There's one line in Equi, E-Q-I, E-Q-U-I.
Yeah, they're from Barga. There's a very interesting story about one of our cousins. If you Google Maria Equi, she was born in New Bedford, Massachusetts, and she lived in San Francisco in the early to mid 1900s. And there's actually a book about her on Amazon, and she's quite an amazing person.
What was her claim to fame, Ed?
She had many claims to fame. She was a doctor. She was a lesbian. She had adoptive children. She ended up in, what's the prison in San Francisco?
Alcatraz?
Alcatraz. She was in Alcatraz for a while because of her social beliefs. It's a pretty amazing story. And I trace that back to the Equis in Barga.
Wow.
Trying to see if I can find the Equis. You get so.
John, if you look at my tree, you'll see I've traced that arm to her and found the intersection. It's a distant cousin, but she's a pretty amazing person. So at your leisure, take a look at mine. I think you have access.
Okay, and that reminds me, I wanted to say again about access. Anyone can access this, my tree, if you go on ancestry.com. If I'll share my password. I share my password and username, and feel free to add family. You know,
Add your picture.
and pictures.
Well, people need to add their profile pictures.
Yeah, you did.
John, can you send that out in an email? John?
What's that? What's that?
Can you send that out in an email?
The username and
Password in that.
Yeah. Yeah, the username is my email address, ohiogolf@aol.com. And the password is real simple, Woody, W-O-O-D-Y. You see, and I didn't put you added your own picture there.
Correct.
So if you want to go in and do things like that, feel free to do so.
I was afraid of the picture you might add.
I wanted to mention on pictures, the black and white pictures. There's an app called colorize.com. Not .com, Colorize. The Colorize will take a black and white picture, like my grandfather's picture here, and colorize it beautifully. It works great. So if you have old pictures, the app is really nifty. What it works with is studio pictures. If you have a picture out in the backyard, it does black and white, it's worthless. But if you have a studio picture like my grandfather's picture here, it'll colorize it perfectly. And it's something to think about as you're saving old pictures. It's a neat thing to do. Let me go back to the tree. I get contacted every now and then. People will go in, and when you look at the tree, or let me do our uncle, Orlando's brother, Oreste. When you go on here, you see 17 ancestry hints. This is what Ancestry.com does. And you see other trees. You can look at other trees where he appears.
Oh, cool.
Every now and then I'll get contacted by someone who's looking, and when they're looking, they find the tree, my tree, doing the same thing, but on the other side of the page. And you can see here in Oreste's situation, his father is Giovanni Ricci and Maria Diletta, our great-grandmothers, great-great-grandmothers and fathers, and his family. And once you start looking at the tree, you can see our peers in their tree. So every now and then I'll get an email, because Ancestry will hook you up if you want. And isn't it interesting that just by example here, the spouse is a Pieri for Oreste. What you'll run into is people contact you and just want to trade information, and it's kind of neat.
Very cool.
So that's my work, and that's what, now anybody questions, thoughts, anything you want to share? Like I say, I've kept pretty much to the direct line. I haven't gone into cousins too much.
And can you see how Orlando and Nona, how their trees connect?
No, because I can't get anything. I don't have anything back beyond Lodovico and Maria. I have very little. I only have these other names. So, and they don't appear.
They don't connect.
Yeah, I don't go back very far. I'm sure it's there somewhere.
Well, John, I've got something, I don't know. Well, no, this is the Simonetti side. I don't know, have you gone back on the Simonetti side?
Yeah, I've hit dead ends.
Well, I'm back to, what is it? Let me get a date here. 1814 and behind.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You have those?
Yes, I have those. That's about where I get to. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've tried. There's a lot of web pages that will help you, but I'm getting nothing. They just haven't digitized the records in that far north in Italy.
And this is a Ricky call.
Yeah.
These are the Rickies.
Yeah. Another thing you can do, and I've done, is on Facebook, I'm in a couple on my mom's side of the family. They were from Abruzzo. And I'm on a Abruzzo Facebook page, genealogy, and people are always posting, hey, my last name is this, and my great-grandfather came from Campobasso, Yeah, and people share information, and it's been great. It's really neat. So one thing, if you really get into this, you can look for Facebook groups that share information. I haven't been able to find any for Bonnie DeLuca or that area.
Start one.
That's too much. Too old. Anybody have any questions for me or anything about what I have?
Oh, it's very cool, John. You've done a great job.
Yeah, thanks, John. Thanks for all your work.
Yeah, and like I say, have at it, share it. Oh, I know, right up here, the word share. If you do decide to subscribe to Ancestry, I can share this with you so that you start with this. So you don't have to build it yourself.
Yeah, John, I have to say, when I started building mine, I had contacted you and you shared. What I did was I built my own. I didn't want to cheat off of yours. And a couple of times I got stuck, or I would benchmark against yours. And I found a couple of times when I was off in a different direction, and I have to tell you, both times you were right. So it got me back on track.
Yeah, I've enjoyed doing this. Some of you know this story. I started with our family, obviously, and I was doing my wife's. My wife didn't know 2 of her 4 grandparents, knew nothing of her family beyond, the 1900s. We've traced her back. She's direct line from the Stuart royalty in England. She's cousins with 4 U.S. presidents, 5 signers of the Declaration of Independence. And we're all the way back. She's direct line to Charlemagne. Unfortunately, the Ricci family doesn't do that.
I have a picture. I wonder if anybody's interested in this picture.
Hold it up more.
We can't see it, Dad.
Can't see it, Ron.
Which way, up or down?
Up.
Okay.
I think John has that in there.
I got
in the tree.
Yes.
Yeah, I have that picture hanging on my wall, but a smaller version.
That's a great picture.
Very nice.
Great shot.
You
Do
know
you
what
have it,
I
Eddie?
Yeah, I have that. That's a great picture.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I've grabbed a lot of pictures from that for people's profile pictures.
Nice.
Yeah, if anybody wants it, let me know.
There's another, I have a picture when Gail and I got married in 1973. And at the wedding reception, we took a picture of all the Rickies together. And if you go back to 73, almost all were alive at my grandmother's level. And it's a great picture. It's a great picture. Everybody's smiling and laughing. It was at the wedding reception. I could be happy to share that.
Put it up there.
I don't think I have it online. I've got it.
Yeah, I'm saying you should put it online.
Yeah, I will.
Mike and I were smiling at that wedding too, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Mike there, Ron?
Smiling the next day, well, here's an old picnic picture with the family.
Up higher, Dad.
No, that's
I
good.
remember that Caroline's in the front down there someplace with me. I'm in the front down here.
You were always in the front. You were cute and little.
I know. Now they put me in the back and hide me.
You're a liar.
Hey,
It runs in the
Jackie.
family, but you're a liar.
Should have showed that.
Kidding.
I don't think they'll be able to see it. But you could copy it to them and send it to them. That's when Tony got married.
I noticed I didn't go there tonight.
Tell the story, John.
I'm not going there. I promised
All
Danny.
right.
I promised Danny and Londo.
Oh, I don't know that story.
Yes, you do.
I know the story. I didn't know that Danny and Londo weren't new.
Oh. Well, I told Danny, I didn't tell Londo.
In fact, they came up to me at my dad's funeral at the reception afterwards and said, keep it low.
Really? That's hilarious.
If anyone wants to know, give me a call.
Or me. Oh, that's hilarious. Whatever.
Any questions anybody have about anything? It's funny. I got an email once in this tree here, our maternal tree. Someone in here had a child who came to America and settled in St. Louis, and their Italian restaurant chain in St. Louis is out of the family.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, the guy and been there since 1920, and was the best Italian place in all of St. Louis.
I'll be darned. You never know.
And Anita, you ought to look into the people in Minneapolis, the Rickies in Minneapolis.
Well, when I'm there in March for a couple weeks, when my grandchild's born,
Congratulations.
I'll have to look them up.
Grandma.
Yeah, I'll help you identify them.
Okay. It's a deal. That would be funny.
Great job, John.
Anybody, again, any questions?
Well,
I have a question. How much time did you spend on this, John?
Quite a bit, but it's this ancestry system is so good because I'll go online and I'll just start clicking these oak leaves, and they tell you they give you hints. And so you don't have to dig through the city records and county records much. You can glom off of what Ancestry gives you. But I spent quite a few hours. It's been fun. I enjoy it. Doing Gail's family has been a blast because you cross all these kings and queens and everything.
We don't have any of them.
We don't have that.
We're mountain people.
We got a lot of mountain people.
A lot of grit.
I like mountain people.
Exactly.
And you said the blue dot that we see there, they linked you up from your DNA test?
No, the blue lot are what they call true lines. The DNA is for people who have tested.
What does that mean, true line?
See, look, for mom and dad, for me, they both did DNA tests.
Okay.
And I match up with them. I think.
But Grandma and
Jackie-
Grandpa didn't do DNA tests.
No, so I'm on a true line with them. I don't know
Okay.
what that means. But Jackie, you did the DNA test.
Yeah.
And I matched up with you. And they told us we were, 8%, 6%
Yeah.
cousin kind of things.
And Jewish.
It's
Happy
interesting.
Hanukkah.
I was Jewish for about 6 months. They said I was 10% Jewish. Then they said we recalibrated and you're 0.
Converted.
And I'm in an Italian genealogy group down in Florida, and everybody in the group, and there's like 40 of us, had been told they were 10% Jewish. And then all of a sudden we all got emails saying, never mind.
They didn't want you guys.
You didn't have a coupon.
On the DNA, I don't know if the DNA is fun. I don't know if some of you have done it. I know that.
Did it
But
last year.
they've really gotten,
Okay.
there I am there, 71% Northern Italy, 27% Southern, and 1% other regions. They'll match you up with others who you share DNA with, criminals and.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I did 23andMe, and I'm 50% Italian, 20% Irish, 20% German, a lot of other stuff, and 1% Neanderthal.
Oh, they have the Neanderthal.
Only 1%?
Only 1%. I was happy with that.
Well, I have a question. How closely related were my grandparents?
I wish I could tell you that. We know they were related.
Okay.
I don't know if they were first cousins. On my grandfather's side, on Lorenzo's side, they were first cousins. His parents.
His parents were first cousins? Okay.
Yes.
But you don't know about Orlando and Caroline.
And Anita and Ron know this story. Whenever the one cousin, Annie, would come up in a conversation with Grandma, Grandma would always say, "That's what that inbreeding does."
True
He's
story.
crazy.
True story.
But they were cousins. I mean, sometimes the first or
No,
second
that means
cousins.
They were cousins. Here's the way they show you. They match you up. Here, who am I matched up with? I'm matched up with my parents. There's my daughter Angela, my daughter Mary, and then you can keep going down from there, farther away. There's Karen's. Ed.
Yep, yep. I haven't done the DNA
Jackie,
myself.
there you are.
Look at this.
Mark,
So
Angela.
John, have you found anybody you don't know?
They were married. They had these children. And they
At
had,
this level, no.
and these
Because now
children.
they even say father's side,
Oh,
mother's side.
That's Annie's son.
Interesting. My wife has a first cousin matchup, first or second cousin. We have no idea who the person is. There was some seed planted somewhere.
Frat party.
We have pictures of my father in post-war Germany in the army, where he's with all these Fräuleins and with his arm around them, and some of them are holding little babies. And so we keep waiting for the DNA hit.
You never know.
Yeah, the knock on the door.
That happened to my girlfriend, Mary. We got a call from a cousin nobody knew existed, and they invited her to the big family reunion, and the girls showed up and they were all doubting it, and she walked in and she looked exactly like Mary's sister.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you hear the stories on the DNA matching people getting the knock on the door. Well, anything else I can add to it?
No, I think it was great, John.
Good job. Very good job.
Yeah, it's been fun. And like I say, we are mountain folk on that side. The Rickies, everybody, as you go back into the 1500s, is all from the same neighborhood. And go and
Stop with
visit.
the paper, we can't hear.
And the last thing I can say is it made me want to go back so much. It would be, especially to go back to the cemetery in the town. Now that I've done all this, I bet I could spend a day in the cemetery easily.
Oh, easy. When we went, my kids and I were the last ones like leaving the cemetery, and Emma says, "Mom, I feel bad. This is a cemetery. We should have brought flowers or something. We're here like tourists." I said, "Well, Emma, let's do like the Jews do. When the Jews go, you put a rock to connect the earth to you." Okay, so we got a bunch of little stones and we were going around and putting a little stone on each grave, say a little prayer. Well, our guide sees us and she starts going, "What are you doing? What are you doing? This isn't a Jewish cemetery." She starts going crazy. I said, wait. I said, "I'm Catholic. My husband's Jewish." I tell her the story, we're trying to pay her respects. She goes, "Oh my gosh." She goes, "My father's Jewish. My mother's, Catholic, blah, blah, blah." And then she tells us this whole story about how the Jews are all buried on the other side of the river. She goes, there's no Jews on this side of the river. I was like, what? Yeah, no Jews on this side of the river. Okay. But the
So have a
cemetery
lot
is
of people on
fancy.
this, have a lot of people on this call actually been there? I have not.
I have.
I have.
Yeah, a few times.
Dad's been there. Nobody else?
Well, I've been to Italy, but I was never to Bonnie DeLuca. But my son James was. He took some pictures of the house, our
Yeah.
grandfather's house and everything. Yeah,
Very cool.
and shared them with my father, and he was quite happy.
I'm sure.
All I can say is if you get a chance, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Ricky Gruppo, let's make a trip.
Let's go.
Let's
Road
go.
trip.
Count me in.
You know, I took the whole family in 2012, and for the kids, it was an eye opener. They just never realized there was another life out there. There was another country. And they all became so close together since we did that trip. Very good.
Nice.
Yeah, what's amazing when you go up there and you think of these people back in the 1900, right? And they probably rode a donkey down from that mountain. They got on a boat to head to America. It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
More than once.
yeah, back and
Yeah,
forth.
in
Right.
Orlando's situation, he came a few times. He was in Davenport, Iowa in 1890 with an ice cream store. No, he had the plaster store. He had the,
Figuristi di gesso.
but I have an envelope with a letter from him from Davenport, Iowa. I think when you think of him coming off that mountain and coming all that way then and going all the way to Iowa to make a living.
Yeah. A lot of plaster work and statuary.
Yeah, selling it on the river boats.
He was 15 years old. Nonna was 15 years old when he came over. He was with a company. They used to come, they went all over the world from around the Pieve. And there were 6 or 7 men, and they would make the figurines, and the boys would go out with a wicker basket the next day and door to door and sell them.
Did you have that letter, John, that has the sticker
Yes,
address thing?
yes.
That always amazed Dad that at that time they had a sticker address label. Oh,
Probably some charity mailed it to him.
yeah, that's right. St. Jude's.
I've got the trunk that came back and forth with.
Do you?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have one of them too.
Yeah.
And what's
I've got
interesting
the
is,
passports, I've got everything. I got a lot of stuff. I got a picture of them on the boat coming back. They never went through Ellis Island. They came back, they came second class all the time.
They were fancy.
in fact, he went through it before it was Ellis Island, when it was Castle Garden.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, the one trip was through Castle Garden.
I never knew that was Ellis Island before it was Ellis Island.
Yes, yes.
I just assumed it was a different place.
And when you think about it, his brothers and sister also came. The whole family came.
Yeah.
Oreste and they didn't stay in New York City. They went to Minneapolis and Chicago and Cleveland
In Davenport, Iowa.
and Davenport, Iowa.
Gallipolis. How do you end up there?
Yeah, Dad was 15 when he came over all by himself.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Imagine your kids at 15 sailing off to Europe all by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Karen.
Hey,
Hey,
Reed.
Karen.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much, John. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's been fun.
You did a great job.
Wonderful. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you.
I need to study it now.
Yeah.
You know, here's on my grandfather, I was looking, because you can get the passenger lists. My uncle was just mentioning, you can get those online. You can get the naturalization papers have a lot of information. Even even their draft cards. I have both my grandfather's World War I and World War II draft card.
Huh.
Wow.
And they issued draft cards even when they were in their 40s.
This one's fun. This is the census from 1920. And here's for my grandfather. And this guy here was a lodger. Can you make out the name?
Hector.
Oh, Boyardi?
Hector Boyardi.
Oh, Boyardi.
Boyardi.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, in the census, he was listed in my grandmother's home as a lodger, or my great grandmother's home.
Wow.
Yeah, he lived with my father there, yeah.
And the day I met him, the day I met Boyardi, I might have been 12. And he told me that he was there the day that Grandpa met Grandma. Lawrence met Anita. And he was sitting in the kitchen with Anna. And Grandpa came bursting in his words, bursting in the door. And he said, Ma, I met the most beautiful girl in Cleveland and I'm going to marry her.
Oh.
Yeah, Dad and I already went in business together, making pies and cakes for the restaurants,
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah, so you can get all kinds of information and share and save it. I save it in the gallery. So if you do go on the thing, look at the gallery for everybody, and you'll find marriage records and things like that.
Good stuff, John.
So do you have that picture, John, with Grandpa and Boyardi and fig leaves?
Not only do I have it, my
have the
buddy
original?
was vice president of labor relations for ConAgra, which owns Chef Boyardee brand, and they have a archives department. That picture is now in the archives department of ConAgra, which owns Chef Boyardee.
Spectacular.
Awesome.
I actually have 2 pictures of that scene.
That's classic.
Dad, we'll have to upload those when I come over sometime.
All right.
We'll scan them and upload them onto the site so everybody can see them.
Yeah. They're priceless.
Yeah, there was, for everybody else, these guys were on a road trip and they went skinny dipping in a river. And while they were in the river, one of the other buddies took all their clothes.
Oh.
So it's Grandpa and Boyardee, and I think the other chef was Nardi. And they're all standing there with leaves in front of their junk with their arms around each other. It's a great shot. It's like, do you have any pictures of your grandfather and Chef Boyardee? I'm like, yeah, here. Our claim to fame. We could send it to Giada.
Yeah. Well, his daughter or his granddaughter wrote a book. Did you guys have that book?
Yeah, I sent it. I bought that. Sent it to my sister.
And my dad, we connected my dad with her, and they talked for a while because she didn't know any of that history of the connection with Grandpa at all. So
very cool. Okay, guys, my daughter's in town.
All right.
Okay, everybody.
Good to see everybody.
Thank you, John.
Sure thing.
It was
It
wonderful.
was good to see all you people too.
It's nice seeing everybody. That's right.
Merry Christmas, all.
Good to see everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Good to see everybody again and hear those
So, Lon,
Ohio accents.
Do you record this, Lon? Can I watch
Yeah.
it now that I'm home?
Oh yeah,
I'll
Lon recorded
upload
it
and
if you want
send the link
anybody
out.
else to see it.
I'll put it
Yeah, I
on
would like to
YouTube
see
for
it 'cause I
everybody.
missed it.
Oh, good. Okay, good. My mom will want to see it. Thanks.
Yeah, that'll be
All right,
nice.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Wonderful.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless.